whale at a time. One day, Ariel the mermaid and her best friend Flounder, the blue and yellow fish, were swimming around looking for treasures. Ariel loved objects from the surface world above. She had a grotto where she kept all the treasures she found. That way she could admire them whenever she wanted. Suddenly, Flounder stopped and said, "Ariel, do you see what I see? It's a treasure trove." Ariel looked around. Flounder was right. On the seafloor in front of them were a bottle, a boot, and a vase. Ariel swam closer to the treasure. She began to hear squeaky noises. "Flounder," she exclaimed with a giggle, "why are you doing that?" "It's not me," he replied, "but I think it might be that." He pointed at a large shape nearby. Something was hiding behind some seaweed. Ariel swam over to investigate. "Hey," she said, beaming. "It's a whale, an adorable baby whale." The little mermaid looked around. No one seemed to be with the whale. "I don't see his mom or dad. This little guy must be lost. We should take him to the palace right away." "Yes, King Triton will know what to do," Flounder said. At the palace, King Triton did know what to do. "I'll send out a search party to look for the whale's family," he told Ariel and Flounder. "You two can stay with the whale until we find them." Ariel and Flounder were delighted to have a new friend to spend the day with. As they swam off with the baby whale, Sebastian the crab called after them, "Have fun!" Ariel and Flounder took the whale to meet some of their friends. Soon they found a school of angelfish who wanted to play tag. But when the baby whale flapped his giant tail, whoosh! Every angelfish behind him went flying. "Maybe you're too big for this game," Ariel said with a laugh. "We'll have to think of something else. What do you like to do?" But the whale was shy. He just smiled at Ariel. "Let's play hide and seek," Flounder suggested. The baby whale couldn't find anything big enough to hide behind. He swam behind seaweed and rocks, but Flounder found him every time. "We'll find some other way to have fun," Ariel said to the baby whale. "Maybe we should go home," Flounder suggested. The three friends swam to the palace. Ariel was feeling hungry and thought the whale might be too. So they went straight to the kitchen. The royal chef was putting the finishing touches on a seaweed cake. "Oh, it looks so good," Ariel exclaimed. "Do you mind if we have some?" The chef smiled and cut them each a piece. Flounder and Ariel gobbled theirs up, but the baby whale didn't eat any of it. He seemed sad and a bit lonely. Ariel was trying to think of something fun to do. "Why don't you come to singing rehearsal?" she suggested. But when they reached the stage door, Ariel could see that the baby whale couldn't fit all the way through. "Don't be sad," she told him. "You can watch from here." The baby whale loved the chorus. In fact, he had such a great time he joined in the singing. But the whale's song was so loud that everyone else's voice was drowned out. Sebastian was the conductor. He looked at Ariel for some help. She knew it was time to go. "I think your voice is a little too loud for our chorus," Ariel said gently, as she helped the baby whale out the doorway. "Come on, Flounder, help me take him outside." The whale kept singing happily as they left the palace. "Ariel, I hear something in the distance," Flounder said, "and it's coming closer." "It sounds like the baby whale's song, but even louder," Ariel cried. "Look," cried Flounder, as two huge whales swam toward them. "It's his parents," Ariel exclaimed. "They must have heard him singing, and they've come to get him," Flounder said. The little whale answered his parents with squeaks and squeals of joy. King Triton ordered that a celebration be held in honor of the happy reunion. All of the creatures in the sea joined in. The seahorse rocked, the starfish shimmied, and the pufferfish puffed. And of course the whales sang their happiest song. Hours later the celebration was over, and the whale family waved goodbye and swam off. "You know, I'm going to miss that whale," Flounder said. "Me too," Ariel replied. "We had lots of fun together. But I think he'll come back for a visit when we have the concert. I told him all about it, and he couldn't stop squeaking." Just then the baby whale turned and smiled. Ariel, Flounder, and Sebastian waved, glad to have made a new friend. The end.